You're a comedian. To tell you Tourette's syndrome is nothing to laugh at, even with those funny ticks and sounds. Foul language, very rare. For the facts, call 1-888-4-TOURET.
That was a public service announcement by celebrity comedian Richard Lewis. And while some movies and television shows have made Tourette syndrome into kind of a comedic disorder, for people dealing with Tourette's, it is not a laughing matter. Raising awareness is very close to the hearts of Michelle Jake McGee and her son Jacob. And Jacob has Tourette's, and truth be told, he has actually had some funny experiences trying to help people understand the disorder along the way.
Absolutely.
First of all, welcome. Good to have both of you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You bet.
It's really important, I think, to build public awareness about Tourette's and to dispel some of the misconceptions, some of the same misconceptions that I had before we had Jacob. You know, I mean, the movies and TV kind of project this image of a person shouting obscenities, which is termed coprolalia, and less than 15% of the Tourette's community actually has that.
Which, Richard, the point that he made in the spot just there.
Exactly.
So you need to move on beyond that.
Absolutely.
It's a minuscule part of the folks affected by Tourette's who do that sort of thing.
Right.
But what is Tourette's really?
It's a neurobiological disorder, which basically is a brain disorder, and it causes people who are affected to have involuntary movements or vocalizations. They're called tics, and to some people they may appear to be very annoying, and just that they're trying to get on your nerves, and you know, it bothers them just as much as it bothers the people around them.
More so, I'm sure.
More so, absolutely.
Yeah. Jacob, I tell you what, you've just got a great smile about you, and but it is kind of, you've had some folks react to the things that your body does involuntarily, though, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Like how?
Well, when I made the sound at first, everybody just kind of said, "God bless you," like I was sneezing, and just, that's usually what people said. But then earlier when I knew about it, then I started to tell people about it, and then now most people know what it is.
Well, I've known you maybe 30 minutes and have heard the sound a few times. Knowing what it is, I dismiss it, as I'm sure you do. You
learn to kind of block it out. You know, before we knew, it was just like, please stop, please stop. But once you understand, and you just expect it, you know, it's
you don't
noise.
even notice. It's just background noise. And Jacob's such a delightful young man.
He is.
Any funny stories?
Well, yes. Once, I made the sound, and they said, "God bless you," and I was like, "Oh, I have Tourette's," and they were like, "You have two rats?" And then once this person asked, like, when I said that, "What color are they?" And I was like,
It's kind of hard to respond to that.
Yeah,
and once this guy, he said, "You have two heads."
a lot of misunderstanding.
So you've learned to say Tourette's very clearly, so you don't have to deal with all those ridiculous questions after the fact. Well, it's a Tourette's Awareness Month, and it started 15 May and ends the 15th of June.
Right.
What is happening in terms of Tourette syndrome?
There's a lot of research going on, and the Tourette Syndrome Association, which I'm in contact with and got the public service announcements through, they're just really trying hard to raise money for awareness, for education, you know, to help people who have Tourette's and to find a cure. And one of the things that I'm trying to do is to start a local support group, because once we found out that he had it, it's amazing. You mention it and people go, "Oh, my nephew has Tourette's." And so we really want to have a local support group for people like us who want to have people who understand.
Well, for local support, call that number 224-9201.
Right.
And we hope that you'll write that number down now. And we want to thank you very much, both of you, for coming on and being willing to take your time when you got plenty of other things you could be doing on a nice summer day.
Does, yeah.
I'm sure you do. And share that information, and hopefully we'll get some folks who'll pick up the phone and call. And then we'll ask you, maybe at some point, if you want to come back on. We'll see how it's going.